Alrighty, welcome everyone to my first guitar instructional video. Today I'm going to be teaching you You Are Good by Bethel Music. So, I got my capo on the 2nd fret here. This will give us access to G-shaped chords when it comes to playing chords during the bridge section. The tone I have here for the intro, which is a lead guitar line, is my lead tone. So here I have a few overdrives on. I like to dial their gain back and use them as different gain stages. This is my gain drive sound. And I also have a little bit of delay and reverb. I'm going to play the intro for you one time through, and this is how it goes. So we're in the key of A, we're starting on the 3rd, or C sharp. So we are 14th fret on the B string. And then we're going to go down to the B, which is 12th fret B string. And then up to E on the 12th fret. And then up to F sharp on the 14th fret. So far we have next, we go jump an octave down to the F sharp below it, down here. This is 11th fret of the G string. And then we're going to go up to the A, which is on the 14th fret of the G string. And then back up to the E on the 12th fret of the E string. And then back to C sharp. So slowly, this is how the intro goes. Okay, that's a reoccurring line throughout this entire song. So make sure you get that dialed in really good, and then that's most of the song. So for the verse section, I'm going to kick off some overdrives here. I'm probably only going to have my lowest gain stage here on. So this is what that sounds like. So we're going to do kind of a makeshift power chord here. Power chord, open chord hybrid going on. So basically what you're going to do here is put your ring finger on the 5th fret. And then you want to kind of mute your A string by angling your finger down so that it mutes it. You don't want to play that string. And then you want to play the open D and G string. Those 3 notes. And then you want to power chord palm mute them. Like that. And then you're going to move your ring finger up a string to the C note and do that kind of pretty chord. Then the next chord is the E minor shape. So let's do this shape. You have the open E string, and then you do an octave above that on the D string, which is 2nd fret. And then you want the open G string. And then you want the 5th fret of the B string. That'll create an E minor 7 chord, which is really cool. After the E minor, the next chord is a D over F sharp shape with the capo on. So what you want to do is do the 4th fret of the E string, and then you want to mute that 5th string like that by curling your finger down. Then you want the open D string, and then you want 4th fret of the G string, and then 5th fret of the B string. Pretty. So, and then we're going to go back to our G shape. And And then we're going to do our D shape with the capo on, which will look like this and sound like the most beautiful chord I've ever heard in my entire life. Listen to this. Oh my God. So what you want to do here is you want to put your ring finger on the 5th string on the 7th fret. That's where your D is in this key. And then you want to do kind of a C shape up here. So like that. The most beautiful chord I've ever heard. So we're going to do that chord for a few. Here's what the verse sounds like. And then here comes the chorus. We're going to do the exact same tone, the exact same style of playing in this first chorus. Starts on G. Move up to your C shape. Just those 2 chords. And then we're going to go back to our lead part. Etc. And then it does another verse the exact same way we played the first verse. And then this next chorus that's coming up, we're actually going to do that lead line part, but it's like 2 times as slow. So it'll sound like this. And I say Now it's bridge time. So let's get our bridge settings going here. We're going to do some swells. So if you have a volume pedal like this one I have here from Dunlop, get it out because you're going to need it. So we're going to do some swells, which sound kind of like this. Beautiful. So here we're doing an open A minor 7 chord. So we have A, E, G, C, and G on the top. What you want to do is start with your volume pedal all the way down when you play the chord, and then just bring it up. So that's how you're going to do a swell for this section. So the chord progression goes A minor 7, and then it goes C sus2. And for the C shape, I'm doing the open C sus2 style chord. So you have your C, E, G, D, and G on the top. It looks like an open G chord, but you move your 2 fingers up a string set like that. So instead of this, you do this. Beautiful. So you have your A minor 7, C sus2, then you have a G chord. And then for that 4th chord, I like to add my 1st finger onto that A on the G string right here that's available, 4th fret. That's a beautiful chord. And it does that chord progression twice. And in the second half of the bridge, we're going to do this really pretty melody line that the guitar and the keyboard do together, which sounds like this. Really cool. So you have D, C, G. And then you have B, B, A. And then you have D, you're going to play the one on the 5th fret on the B string. And then open G. And then F sharp right below it on the D string. That forms that really pretty chord. So that's what the melody line sounds like. Let me play that slow. And you're going to do that twice. After the bridge, you're going to go right back into a chorus like we did before. And then after the last chorus, you're just going to do the regular intro where it's at full speed. And that is the whole song, ladies and gentlemen. So now I'm going to play along with the original track here at full speed. Check it out.